Man, I'm bushed. I got no motivation at all. And Monophanie's period is late too. Oh my god. Father, why do you know Monophanie's cycle? Never mind that. Perhaps this lack of motivation is due to a lack of hibernation. Lack of hibernation? Yeah, I haven't been sleeping so well lately, so I really haven't been able to hibernate. That's awful. What could be causing it? Is it because you have a lot on your mind? Is it because the graveyard shift pays a better hourly wage? Is it because you don't want them to think you're just goofing around? Is it because you want to stay friends? Is it because you want to watch it in real time? Father? He's gone into hibernation. We should let him be. Yeah, you're right. Night-night. Oh man, what was that all about? Welcome back to Danganronpa V3. The 4th class trial resumes right now.
My head. You're so together.
He's having a real bad time.
I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but I just can't. My head hurts so much. I just can't remember. Have you forgotten? Maybe that's for the best. From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves. After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know?
Oh man.
Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
Can we just get on with it, please?
What a colossal death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
Right, let's just get on with it, please.
We understand Mew plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Mew's actions.
Well, do we?
So let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
Okay, I guess that's what we're doing.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Well, Kaito, I'm gonna be honest, you've really not been helpful at all this case. So be it.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
Kaito, man, what is going on with you?
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion. And then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
As for Mew's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world. And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
It was nearly flawless, up until the part where she died.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge.
And we're gonna see this again for the trillionth time.
She dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate the chapel from the mansion. Then secretly passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop. After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet up, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
See, I've had a real bad thought about this. And I don't even want to voice it because I don't want to tempt fate, but we know that Kaito could have been logged out using the phone, but it doesn't have to have been Miyu that logged him out. What if he killed her and logged himself out? Because, I don't know, we have no time frame on when she was killed. And Kaito's been really suspicious so far. Well, maybe not suspicious, but different.
That's when I saw Mew.
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right?
That's what I think.
Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
Maybe that when culprit killed her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
And the only person that could have been on that roof was Kaito.
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof?
Or Gonta? Do we know where Gonta was? He was supposed to be outside at this time, right? So he was probably outside and not on the roof.
Perhaps. I don't think Miu did it. If Miu did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof. Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan. She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead.
See, normally talking about Miu, I would agree, but this was so calculated, I feel like she was planning everything in advance, right? She wouldn't let that slip
He was
up.
smart, but he was also really, really dumb.
Never have truer words been spoken.
No say such mean things. Killing game bad, not Miu. Miu not bad person. Grown to think we could have been friends, if things different.
Yeah, I mean, he's totally right.
That might have been difficult, even without this killing game.
And Himiko is also right.
That wouldn't happen.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
See, this is the hallmark of a really good character, and I really did like Miu. I hated her, but at the same time, I really, really liked her. Everyone has an opinion on her in this game, and that's what I like, is she really affected everybody in one way or another.
Huh?
Anyway, let's continue the discussion. If Miu was killed on the roof of the mansion, the culprit must have moved Miu's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
Yeah.
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
How would they do that? They would have to throw her.
Now we know the mansion and chapel were actually next to each other.
They would have to slide her off the roof, right?
But the problem is the wall between them.
Only Miu was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
Then you're saying the culprit sent Miu's avatar through that wall?
Yeah. With the wooden panel that was there by the chapel, it must have been like a sled.
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
But how did the culprit send Miu's avatar through the wall? I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Don't to not throw her!
What?
We know. You couldn't because the avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Man, that really... Oh no.
Physical strength equalized?
He may have just made himself a prime suspect with that outburst. Oh dear.
That problem. Gonta no can protect everyone if that happens.
But we've been over this before. Is he now trying to cover his tracks? Oh god, Gonta, what have you done? What has Kokichi made you do?
Jeez, keep up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
Okay, if you lean on the fourth wall that hard, it might break.
How did they send Miu's avatar to the other side of the wall? Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound you heard?
Mm-hmm. This must have been her sliding off the roof on the wooden panel into the side of the chapel wall, right? That would be why we heard it, because it would have been directly above us.
Because of that sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. Right, Keyboy? That's when you found the dead Miu there, right? If so, then I think that sound and her avatar being by the chapel are related.
There's no doubt in my mind that the noise is related to the case. We need to figure out what that sound could have been. It might be the clue we need to solve this case. So what was it? It sounded like something slamming hard into something else. So So what were those two things? It could be the hammer, the lattice? I'm gonna go with my gut on this. Maybe the lattice worked next to me as Avatar struck the wall. Do you think a lattice would make such a loud noise? I don't think the impact would be loud enough to startle everyone into going outside. Then I guess it's Miyu's body hitting the wall? Man, I'm taking a ton of damage in this trial.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I skipped a step there by thinking that she was pushed down on the lattice.
Hitting the chapel wall. The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise. Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Miyu colliding with a wall.
If that's the case, Miyu's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard. We felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
Yeah, that's the real question. Miyu's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force. But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking?
Because he probably knows everything already. Like, he always acts like this in a trial, though. Either he knows more than he's letting on, or he's pretending that he knows more than he's letting on. He just likes to be the center of attention. Come on.
Why are you talking like you know everything?
Let's not worry about that right now. More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
Friends? Us?
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
I feel like one of those two is not getting out of this trial alive.
A way of transporting Miyu's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
Getting Miyu's avatar to crash into the chapel from the mansion's roof. There's only one way I can think of how to do that.
Hey Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
He's really... this whole partner thing. If Kaito did it and Kokichi knows that Kaito did it, then he's trying to step into his shoes. Oh my god. There's so much going on here.
Yo, what?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope.
Yeah, they are giving this to us on a silver platter.
And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof. If the culprit needed force to move the body, I wonder how they did it.
Kokichi is talking as if he's got the whole thing figured out already. But I can't let him distract me. I need to solve the case. He's trying to help. How to make Miyu hit the chapel wall from the roof of the mansion. I'm gonna find the answer. Hangman's Gambit again. Alright, I think I know. Slide the body? No, it can't be slide. Let's see what letters have we got. Slid the body? What's the question? What tense are we talking here? How did Miyu's avatar go crashing into the chapel? It definitely wants me to say slide or slid, right? Past tense? Yeah. Slid the... What's that? Now you see, I saw one of these in the... Yeah, it is a hidden Monokuma, I thought so. I saw it in a Psyche taxi in the last trial. And I wondered, like, maybe it was a hazard that you weren't supposed to run into, but I thought it might be a hidden Monokuma, and it actually was. That's tricky. Slid off roof, I think. There we go.
The culprit used the sloped roof as a slide for Miyu's avatar.
Slide? Aw, man. Even with the slope and the snow, Miyu's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. it would slide.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise.
That's where the snow comes
So
in.
I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
Oh yeah, but then the that's what the wooden panel was used for.
No, no. It would slide.
Oui. Kokichi is right.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Who the hell is Shumai?
Oh, he's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
Oh, I love Samugi so much. I'm positive that that's how Miyu's avatar was moved, but maybe the culprit used something else as well to help her body slide. Oh, we're doing a non-stop debate? Alright. It's gotta be the lattice.
Even if her avatar slid off the roof, would it slide off that quickly?
Well, duh, it would.
It made that much noise. It must have built up a lot of speed.
Lots of snow piled up on roof. But not frozen solid, right?
You'd still slide, though.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
Yep, that's it.
There was nothing like that.
Wait, is that wrong? No, I just hit the white text, damn it. There we go.
That's wrong!
No, wait. There was something that could have been used to help slide Mew's body. Do you remember the lattice that was found by Mew's avatar? The culprit laid her on top of that, then used it as a sled on the roof. I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked. But during the investigation, I saw that it was gone.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof? Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct! After the culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled and slid her down the roof's steep slope.
The sled picked up speed, flew off the roof, glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit the chapel.
The impact made all of her belongings scatter, including the hammer and cell phone.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff.
God, I know all about that.
I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
Alright.
Daddy, I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful. Gotta be an example to our new family.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you Grandfather now?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Now that we know how the body slid down, we're just one step away from the culprit. Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
I think I do. Culprit.
Yeah. In the end, we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion.
Is it really this easy, though?
Aside from you, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
So that means The suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Well, he already said how he couldn't get to the roof because it was locked, but I mean, that's just his testimony.
Ooh, you got me.
That's right. 5 suspects. Me, Samugi, Gonta, Kokichi, and Kaito. We don't know enough yet to name the culprit, but one of them is suspicious. When we were talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. But what reason would they have to lie? I'll need to press them for information before making any judgments. Oh man. Kaito, did you lie about something on the roof? What are you talking about? I wouldn't lie. Is it not him? Man, did I tunnel vision or what? Then who is it that lied about the roof? Well, it's Kokichi then, right? I can't remember that far back, it's been so long.
It's you! Kokichi, there's something I need to know.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
What did he say that was a lie? I'm completely blanking on this.
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog my memory.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. It all began when Miyu showed us the map. That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
I think the map is a red herring. I think it's talking about maybe the locked roof. How would he know if he never went to the roof, I guess? Oh, I'm gonna mess this up, aren't I? I indeed messed this up. I'm really not very good at this game. Oh, still that one. No, it's not that. Okay. This has honestly got me completely baffled. I thought I had this case on lock, and then they throw this at me, and now I have no idea what's going on. Man, this is a real bad situation we got here. I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
I see it.
It's taken me so long to record this trial and this case that I've forgotten so many of the little
The door to
details.
the roof was locked. You said. But later, you said.
Oh yeah, he described about the roof. I suppose he could only know that if he went to the roof? Unless someone told him.
That's a lot of specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Man, I feel stupid.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion.
See, this is what I was thinking, is like, is it that specific? Stuff that you couldn't find out without going to the roof? I'm not sure.
But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
I guess it is quite tall.
Huh? What?
all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to the rooftop?
I didn't. I already told you that before.
Has he been found out? Or is he still acting? I don't know. I can't tell with this guy.
Why you look so nervous?
Is this a sincere reaction?
But there's no evidence that proves I went to the roof. Wait, I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
Don't you try and throw her under the bus now.
Me?
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks. Ooh, you so clumsy, girl. Gotta be more careful there, Himiko.
God, even in this situation, I can't help but love him.
Is it my fault?
Himiko really say that?
I don't think she did.
She totally said that.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She did not.
She did too.
Then when? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
Oh, I don't think we can do that.
What a worthless fight!
Ah, he's back.
Stop him, Grandpa! Oh, this terrible fighting is bad for the baby!
Yeah, Grandfather, stop them before your grandkid is born.
I'm not gonna apologize, cause Himiko said it.
So damn stubborn.
How much longer are you going to behave like this?
We don't have time for this. But Kokichi is stubborn. He won't fess up no matter what. But if he's being this stubborn, it makes me think he has something to hide. Get him to show his hand. I have to prove that he was on the roof. I might not like it, but I have to be aggressive. If we don't get the whole truth now, everyone's lives are in danger. Man. I'm guessing I have to lie about this then. Yep, Kokichi in the salon. I thought it would be this.
Go to the roof.
We have to lie and say someone
I've
saw
had
him.
enough of your lies, man.
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
Mm-hmm.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
Nope.
Liars burn in hell, you know.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
Do it, Himiko. Do it.
Fine, because I'm not lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
Kokichi is lying for sure, but if he keeps throwing lies at me, I have to fight fire with fire.
No?
I'll reveal the truth.
That's it.
Kokichi, you're lying right now, aren't you?
Huh? Lying about what?
Just before the murder occurred, I went to the salon to check on you. But you weren't there.
What? Really?
I waited there for a while. You never showed up.
What's this all about, Kokichi? Didn't you go right back to the salon after finding the roof door locked?
I see. You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi? So who are you guys gonna believe? Shuichi or me?
Well, of course I'm gonna believe Shuichi.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Shuichi 100%.
The one who's not Kokichi.
100 house points. Oh, no. Himiko points to Shuichi.
God, I love her so much.
But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by me in the dining room. I wonder why I didn't notice Shuichi there.
Ah.
Oh well. I'll believe Shuichi anyway. He's usually right about stuff.
See, this is the power of reputation.
Sorry, but going to believe Shuichi too.
I see. I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
What comes around goes around. That's what happens to liars like you.
Why do you guys hate lies that much? There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies, you know? And some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people.
Or lies to find the truth.
If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst!
Just spit it out already. You went to the roof, didn't you?
Isn't that where he met up with Mew?
No, he didn't just meet her there. He probably...
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
I don't think he killed her.
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi.
Ooh, he's getting serious.
I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
Oh?
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
Confess.
A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her. She asked me pretty eagerly, too, so I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder. On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock. Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
Ooh, we get to hear about this.
You worked together with Monokuma?
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true. Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right?
No fair! Monokuma can't take sides!
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted. Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
Yeah?
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
Yeah, I still don't think he killed her.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun. If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge. Well then, the culprit is Gonta.
Really?
What? Huh? What did you...
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
If this is some kind of accident, I'm gonna flip my shit.
That's a lie! He didn't kill her! Kokichi's just lying!
I don't think he is, though. And I don't think I mentioned this once, but from the moment that this murder occurred, I had a feeling that it would be him. Oh no.
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta? Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
It's my turn now.
He planned all of this, didn't he?
The truth is, Gonta and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game. As the Killing Game Busters!
What busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean, we?
By the way, I came up with a murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
Gonta what?
That explains the question he asked at the start of the trial. What if the votes are split?
Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth. He's not someone who lies all the time like you.
And no matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Not willingly, perhaps, or not knowingly.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him. He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime.
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Oh dear. And on that cliffhanger, we're going to have to find out how this wraps up in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.